Ladies and gentlemen, the Deadpool Choir. Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much, guys. Look at this. Thanks, guys. Unbelievable. Wow. Look at all these Deadpools. Holy Toledo. I saw a Bob Ross Deadpool. I saw a Woody Deadpool. Did anybody see a Peter Pool? Is there a Peter Pool out there anywhere? No? Well, it's the greatest showman pool, I saw that. But I went to Peter Pool. Hey man, Rob Delaney. Peter Pool's gonna be our moderator today. Thanks, Rob. That's cool. I love Hall H. We were here on Thursday. Did anybody see Deadpool and Wolverine? That team did an amazing job. Just minutes ago, it became the #1 R-rated opening weekend of all time. And at the same time, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, of which Deadpool and Wolverine was our 34th, just crossed $30 billion at the box office, which is crazy. We had a great time here on Thursday. We had a great drone show. And they presented us after. Did you guys see this drone show? It was gigantic. And there was a guy from the Guinness World Book of Records who came out and handed Lou Esposito and I these plaques. We didn't really do the drone show, but we got the plaques because it was the biggest fictional character drone show ever, which is cool. We'll take it. Guinness Book. But you know what I like? I like that Hall H doesn't just look back. We've looked back. Deadpool and Wolverine's in the theaters. Hall H looks forward. What is coming up next? So today we're going to talk about 3 movies we have coming out in 2025, the first of which is Captain America, Brave New World. And we have the cast, Rob. Let's do it. Let's hear it. Let's bring the cast out, man. Let's bring them out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, please, Mr. Tim Blake Nelson. Danny ago, Tom Holland made a joke about how you don't have your own Falcon movie. What would you say to him now?
Well, he said, I didn't have a movie. I said, well, you're not 5'11". See what I'm talking about? I got a movie, but he ain't gonna be 5'11" though. Yes, Tom Holland, fuck you.
Kevin, this film reminds me of The Winter Soldier, and you've talked about it being a grounded espionage thriller. Were there any other films or projects, both in and outside of the MCU, you look to for inspiration?
Well, you just said it, right? There was a movie, you guys might remember, 10 years ago called Captain America, The Winter Soldier. A film that is grounded, relatively grounded, it's still in the Marvel Universe, but that's really what this film is return to that, and I think when you see some things, you'll see that it is that level of grounded action movie that we also can do in the MCU.
Right on. Now, Anthony, unlike Steve Rogers, Sam doesn't have the super soldier serum. How does Sam's lack of superpowers affect your approach to the action scenes?
Wow, very good question. Sam is surrounded by a host of very good, intricate characters that help him move through the plot of the story. He's not so much a muscle-bound guy. He's more of a cerebral, thoughtful character. You know, when you first see Sam in Falcon Winter Soldier, he's a counselor. So he keeps that counseling, he keeps that approach throughout the course of the character in all of the films.
Right on. And Tim, it's been
very
16
cerebral
years.
Punch people in the face. I will punch you in the face. And counsel you. Yes, yes, yes.
Tim, it's been 16 years since you first played this role. What's different about the leader this time around?
I really can't say much because
Say it. Give it to him, Tim. Give it to him.
no spoilers. I want them to bring me back.
And 16 years.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And I say how happy I am that he's back. No little tag left behind. That he was there on the floor with his head beginning to bulge. And now here we are.
Yeah, and by the time I'm brought back again, to quote "O Brother, Where Art Thou," I'll be gumming pabulum. Anyway, they wrote a great story for him, and I think people are going to be pretty excited.
All right. Now, Danny, you're no stranger to the skies. Can you share anything about the sequences in this film? How are those wings, and what's the secret to looking cool while flying through the air?
Oh, I feel... I'm going about. No, I think, well, that's one of the first times I hear it out loud too, said in public, but I feel at home in the skies, and so it's cool to take these wings that have gone through many iterations and some wear and tear for years and years. I thought they also came with knee braces too, because they're a little bit older, but
As you can see, this was a very long shoot. Very long.
But it felt good to be back up there.
All right. Hey, Giancarlo. Now, you've been talking about wanting to join the MCU for a while. What does it mean to finally step into the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
When your dreams come true and you get the call, you walk through the door. I have a great deal of gratitude for all the fans who really had this dream come through, because it was fan casting that linked us together, and we started to talk. And so everyone wanted me to do one thing or another thing. It's been a lot of guessing going about who I really am, but to be with this cast, especially Anthony Mackie, who brings it every single time, in every way that he possibly can. Can I say it? I am. Can I say it? I can say it. Woo! I can finally unleash it. I am the king of the Serpent Society. I am Seth Walker, Sidewinder. That's a little off my shoulders. Let it all go now. Thank you so much, Mr. Mikey.
All right, for our last question, gang. Anthony. Anthony, you've said before that the shield can be pretty heavy. What's the secret to wielding both the shield and the wings?
That's a very good question. Why didn't anyone prompt me on this? You know, it's interesting just because I never realized how heavy the shield was. And my costume is pretty heavy. And there's a lot of responsibility and a lot of background and everything that comes with it. And I couldn't have a better group of people, even the ones who aren't here, the cast members I had, and the ones who are standing before you to help me with that responsibility and make sure that these characters came to life truthfully and this story was told in a truthful way.
All right.
Now, you'll notice our director, Julius Ona, is not here. He tested positive for COVID.
That fool tried to give me COVID over Zoom.
He is not here.
He tried to give me COVID over Zoom. We ain't gonna talk about it right now.
But thankfully, he sent us something to share with you. He sent a scene from Captain America: Brave New World, just for you, and we're all gonna watch it right now.
He got COVID, but to replace him, we got somebody way more cool and a little bit red. Hey, Mr. President!
Different? And did you really just not want to grow a mustache? I know.
I would have grown a mustache if I'd been asked.
That's Harrison Ford! Tell Tom Holland I got fucking Harrison Ford! My crew hard. Get him, Harrison. Get him, dog. Get him.
It's been like this for a long time. It's not my fault. Now, you asked me a question about being the president.
I did, yeah. What makes this one different?
I'll make no reference to current history. But this is a character that's based on a very, a lot of history developed with Bill, who played the character previously. But now, I am Thaddeus, and I am delighted, and I am proud to become a member of the Marvel Universe. I have been watching fantastic actors, some of which are here tonight, have a really good time working in the Marvel Universe, and I wanted a piece of the action. And I'm very proud to be in this film. I think it has turned out to be fantastic. Marvelous, even.
All right, thank you guys. The cast of Captain America: Brave New World. Thank you. Just when I think my dream of a nerdy life can't get any more complete, I hear Harrison Ford say adamantium. That's pretty cool. Now, we have another movie next year that comes out in May, and it's called Thunderbolts.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, director of Thunderbolts, Jake Schreier. Geraldine Viswanathan. Louis Pullman. Anna John Kamen. Wyatt Russell. Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Florence Pugh. Sebastian Stan. And David Harbour. David Harbour. David?
You gonna come out dressed as Red Guardian?
David?
You gonna come out dressed the Red Guardian? Yes.
San Diego Comic-Con! It is I, Alexei Shostakov! I've come here today to introduce you to the brand new team of heroes in the MCU! It is this great team, I have to tell you. They are wonderful. They are the Thunderbolts. We think all the same thoughts. We take care of each other. We show up for each other. Let me introduce you to... Oh my God. You guys didn't dress up? Guys, I sent that email, and we all said we were gonna dress up because it was Comic-Con. Sebastian, you said when I couldn't rewrite your monologue in that pivotal scene in Act 2 that you would dress up. My number. You guys were the worst. Nobody dressed up except for Julia. Thank you, Julia. Oh my God! Guys, I'm so embarrassed! Well, thank you. But I'm out of here. Thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate it. God, Florence Pugh. You think that girl has your back and she just really doesn't?
Okay,
She doesn't want to wear a
turn
green
his mic off, please. If we could just, thank you. Hey, Kevin, help me understand this. Harrison Ford is playing President Thunderbolt Ross in Brave New World, but he's not actually in Thunderbolts. What's going on?
That is correct. Mr. Ford plays Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, and these wonderful actors play the Thunderbolts because sometimes in 85 years of comic history, writers and artists use the same name.
Understood. Hey, Jake, what's with the asterisk?
Oh, the asterisk. I can tell you that it means something. You want me to tell them what it means? You don't.
No.
Yeah.
You have to see the movie.
Hey, Sebastian. Sebastian, it's been over 13 years, 8 movie appearances, a live-action series. You're a Marvel veteran at this point. What stands out for you about Thunderbolts asterisk?
What's my thoughts about it?
What stands out about Thunderbolts?
Not David Harbour.
This one, I think. This one right here. I have some suspicious thoughts.
I hope you said boots and not boobs.
All right. Hey, well, with that, Florence, a lot of these characters don't necessarily play well with others. What can you tell us about the team dynamic?
That's the joy of watching them together, is that they don't play well together. In terms of their dynamics, I mean, we had a real ride because we actually loved working with each other, and we clearly understand each other because we've all accidentally matched, bar Lewis.
Totally.
Oh, Lewis.
So Geraldine and Lewis, welcome to the MCU. What can you tell us? What can you tell us about the characters you play?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Well, Rob, right?
That's me, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you understand the challenges and the weight and responsibility of a three-letter name, right? Rob, Bob. I feel you there. I just I see you, and I connect with you there, and I'm sure that you know as much as I do about Bob for that reason.
Okay, terrific. Hannah, you're a returning MCU villain, potentially former villain. What can you say about your character's heel turn?
Well, it's good to be back. And no, coming back and working with such incredible actors and characters as well, it's been such an honor and a pleasure. And where we left Ava, and where we find Ava, and how she works with others is gonna be interesting.
All right.
All I can say, guys.
Hi, Julia.
Hi, Rob.
We've seen hints of Valentina as a sly puppet master working behind the scenes. But
Yes.
we see a lot more of her in this movie. What is she after?
Oh, I'm so happy you asked me that question. Valentina is after power, control, and I would say just generally wants to kick ass in the Marvel Universe. I think that's a good answer.
I like it. And David, not really a question, you stole your uniform from set.
No.
Okay.
I got it on Etsy. There's a lovely woman in Vancouver who does Red Guardian and Green Goblin exclusively.
Email me that. Hey Wyatt, what can you tease about your character in Thunderbolts?
Everyone's gonna fucking love me. I don't know, Rob. I get put up on this stage. I feel like having this as a recurring thing. I can just say I don't know, and you have some pure joy out of me. And I have no clue what to say. I think it's gonna be fun. It's really, really, really fun to be with a group of actors that you love being with and have a good time. So whatever comes out and you guys watch and you guys see on film was one of my favorite experiences that I've ever had working, just being with a group of great people, and that I hope comes through, honestly, through, I guess it's a bad answer for me, but for everybody.
I liked it. Yeah. Hey Sebastian, what's the best part about playing Bucky after all these years?
I don't know, it's, like having 9 lives. How many are left? No, it's been really a privilege, honestly. I remember being on the stage with Captain America Winter Soldier, and I was so terrified at the time that I was like, it's okay, he has a mask, he doesn't speak. I don't have to speak. But I'm so grateful to see everybody here and to be up here with this incredible, talented group of people, and so I'm grateful.
Right on. So David, we're going to see Alexei reunite with his adopted daughter, Yelena. What's it like for these two characters to be back on a job again?
Aww. I mean, I want to reiterate what Wyatt said about this group of people. I had one of the greatest experiences of my life working on this movie as well. They're all wonderful, but I do have a favorite, and her name is Florence Pugh. I think she's this up-and-coming actress. You may hear more about her. But she is just electric to work with, and I think the complexity between their relationship this time around, we got to go to all these different levels. I mean, there's like warmth and humor, but there's also a lot of pathos between the fact that, you know, he's a terrible narcissist who has a hard time showing up for other people, and she's very dedicated to killing people, I guess. It's not a good combination for a relationship, the start of a relationship. But we do get to go to a lot of great places, and it was truly such a joy to work with these people, and I'm really proud of what we did.
All right. Well, I got one more question for Florence. Florence, I heard a rumor that you do some of your own stunts on this one. Can you share anything?
I mean, I think we all like feeling cool doing stunts. But I can't claim all the stunts because there is in no way that any of us would look as cool as we did without our stunties and the stunt team, and the stunt coordinator Heidi Moneymaker, who stunt doubled Scarlett Johansson for 10 years. So yes, I like doing my own stunts, but I also appreciate that maybe they make it look cooler sometimes. But we have something to show you in which you can see some of these stunts. And I would like to say that the first time I was here was 4 years ago, and that was the last time I was here. And I remember the energy that all of you guys gave us, and it honestly lived in me for about a year after. And I just want to say thank you so much for all of you being here and for giving us the energy again. What we do as a crew and a cast is so felt by every single time we come into contact with you and your love and your fandom, so thank you so much. This movie is so wonderful and bizarre, and it's very brave, and it's because of this cast, this director, the producers, the stunts, the bloody stunts, oh my God, the stunt team. And I really, really hope that you recognize it and that you feel it too. And we are so proud and we are so impressed. And I'm so happy that we're here again. And I'm so grateful that you guys are the first to see a snippet of our movie. And I hope you enjoy it.
Thunderbolts. Somebody said something about my hat. 1 year from today, exactly 1 year from this weekend, we are releasing the first, Marvel's first family into the MCU, the Fantastic Four. We have not even started filming this yet. It starts filming Tuesday in the UK. Pedro is there and sent a picture with all of them. You saw that online. But our director was willing to fly all through the night to be here with you. Ladies and gentlemen, our director, Matt Shackman.
I'm still awake. I'm still standing.
Welcome, Matt! Hey, Matt, the Fantastic Four have some of the most iconic powers in Marvel history, from Reed's stretchy limbs to Johnny's fire abilities. How do you want to bring those powers to life on screen?
I love the Fantastic Four. I love their power set, and it's one of the things we've worked the hardest on, because we want to be true to the comics, but we also want to be true to life. We want to root it in physics and anatomy and all those things that can make it feel incredibly real. So we've done tons of tests and concept art and storyboarding and VFX tests and research. We've talked to scientists, we've talked to animal experts, we've talked to everybody. We've gone out into the desert to find the best rock to make the thing from, right? We've done everything we can to make it amazing.
Right on. And you journeyed through the decades with WandaVision, and we know that Fantastic Four...
WandaVision, Matt directed every episode.
We know that Fantastic Four is set in a version of 1960s New York. Were there any 60s details you wanted to make sure to include?
I mean, the same approach to the powers. We want to do our research. We want to be authentic. We want to bring it to life in a very real way. But at the same time, we also are not doing just the 60s, right? We're doing a retro future 60s. So a lot of it was about finding inspiration from the futurists of that time, especially Sid Mead, and using that as sort of inspiration to build a whole new world that is part the New York that you know from the 60s and something you've never seen before. But more than just the visual aesthetics, the 60s to me is all about optimism. It's about looking to the stars, and about dreaming, about traveling into space. It's about how with the right heart and the right mind you can do anything, which is what the Fantastic Four is all about. And so it's more about capturing the spirit and the tone, which is not a bad segue because I put something together for you guys. And we haven't started shooting yet, but we put together a little bit of pre-shoot stuff, some animatics. We've kind of cobbled together something to give you a sense of what this movie will be about. And so, do you guys want to see it? Yeah! Let's do it.
That is the official title, The Fantastic Four First Steps, and that amazing music you heard was our composer, Michael Giacchino. Would be here with us right now, but is hosting a NASA panel somewhere else on the convention floor, for real, which I thought was apropos. What are you holding there, Rob?
Oh, I have got a little gift that everybody here is going to get. It's a Fantastic Four fan and map, and you're all going to get one.
Pretty cool surprise. And the other surprise is that the cast is all here. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Grimm. Here he is. George Johnny Storm. Joseph Quinn. Sue Storm, Vanessa Kirby. And Mr. Fantastic, Pedro Pascal. By the way, this is the first time, all in public, Marvel's first family.
For you. What was your reaction the first time you saw yourself in the super suit?
I don't know. I feel like that was just a couple days ago.
Can you remember that?
I'm still processing it. You got to give me a few more hours.
All right, I'll come back with some more questions. Hey, Pedro, you've had a role in some pretty impressive nerd franchises. What feels different about joining the MCU?
New family. Nobody knows that Matt and I have known each other for like 25 years. And we started with the same talent manager, actually, and he almost became my roommate in 1999, but he came and he saw the place and was like, yeah, I'm good. So that's different.
That's a true story, yep.
Oh, I love that. Hey, Vanessa and Joseph, you two play siblings. Did you do any brother-sister bonding to prepare?
Well, we're both the only Brits in the cast, aren't we, pretty much?
That's the truth.
So we're going to get down the pub and make everyone come with us, because we're filming in London, aren't we? And we're the Londoners, so we've got to show everyone a good time.
Seems only right, yes.
Hey, Eben, we're here at Hall H with some MCU veterans. Did you get any advice from fellow Marvel actors about joining the MCU?
Good question, Rob. I did, you know what, actually I did, this is gonna be a boring, fairly earnest answer, but I got a really nice text message from Mark Ruffalo because, you know, It's just to sort of demystify the process of motion capture, and because it's something I've never really done before. And he sent me this very long, generous text about how, just simplifying it and taking away kind of I was a bit scared of the technology and just sort of saying, it's just like, making scenes like, normal scene work.
Right on.
So that was real advice.
That's very nice. Let's see here. Hey Joseph, with the 60+ years legacy of this title, and this being Marvel Studios' first venture with these characters, what's one thing you hope to bring out from your character that fans could be excited for?
Evan? What am I going to bring to it? I think we're all collectively going to bring an essence that is a family, rather than thinking about what we individually are going to bring. It's a team sport, this, and we're all going to work very hard to bring a feeling of a family to this film. That's what it needs.
Amen. Got a question for Vanessa. After a week of rehearsals and the pre-shoot, what new things have you learned about your family?
Individually or together? Yeah, I guess, you know what? I honestly don't think I've laughed so much in a rehearsal period before. We laugh so much, and it's so beautiful to be at work. And we're really so dedicated to try and make it the best we can, and we feel so kind of, and we want to do it justice, and it's amazing reading the comics from the 60s and all the way up and seeing this family that has traveled with so many people in life, and I feel so honored to be a part of it, and but to laugh through it, which I hope we can capture in the movie, because when you read the comics, it's got such joy in it, and so I think we can also, we've laughed a lot, we've cried with laughter many days, so hopefully we can bring that to the movies.
But you start shooting on Monday back in the UK. Don't you have to get to work?
We gotta go. Yeah.
Bye.
They literally have to fly back, but the good thing about that is they have their own fantastic car, which will take them back to the UK hopefully very, very quickly. Shooting the Fantastic Four and the entire cast. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thanks so much. This is the best. Go catch your ride. Thank you. Thank you.
I live in London. Can I get to ride with him?
Yes, of course. Rob Delaney, everybody. He lives in London. He's going to hit your ride. Panel's open. Thanks, man. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Those are our 3 films for 2025. And what's exciting is that the Fantastic Four cast and many other members you've seen today will also be appearing in the 2 Avengers films that we're making. Yes, yes. Do you want to hear a little bit about the Avenger films? One thing that people have been asking of late is who the heck is going to direct these 2 movies?
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out? You chose the wrong side. So was I.
It's only right.
Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, Joe and Anthony Russo.
Oh my God, we missed you guys. You are the best damn fans in the world.
Wow. Oh, that's sweet.
Thank you.
So, Joe, are we really going to do this?
I don't know. We're up here, right? Kevin,
happening, guys.
Can we still back out? Is it? No?
Okay, just hear me out, When we directed Avengers Endgame, Joe and I truly believed that it was the end of the road for us in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Because we had put all of our passion, all our love, all our imagination into the Winter Soldier, into Civil War, into Infinity War, climaxing all of it with Avengers Endgame. That 4-movie run was incredible, and it left us creatively spent with all of our emotions on the floor. In the time since, through a very special story, Joe and I have come to potentially see a road forward with you all.
And it's the biggest story that Marvel Comics ever told. It's the first comic book run that I read as a kid that made me fall in love with comics. It's the reason that Anth and I are standing up here. And I think you all know the name of it.
The name is Secret Wars. Yes.
Get ready!
We are in fact doing it.
I bet you didn't see that coming.
As fans of the comic know, Secret Wars is incredibly ambitious. The magnitude of the filmmaking, the vastness of the storytelling, world-colliding epicness, all of this made Joe and I understand that we would need to make another essential movie first in order for all of us to be ready for Secret Wars.
Yeah, there is one very, very important character that is required to do Secret Wars justice. And it's a character that Marvel has not introduced yet. And it could be the most important character in all of the Marvel Universe.
Wait for it.
If we're gonna bring Victor Von Doom to the screen, and he is one of the more complex characters in all of comics, right, Kevin? I mean, this is potentially one of the more entertaining characters in all of fiction. If we're gonna do this, if we're gonna bring him to movie theaters worldwide, then I think we're gonna need the greatest actor in the world to play that character. Yeah, okay, ladies and gentlemen, as proof of the unimaginable possibilities in the Marvel multi-universe, we give you the one person who could play Victor Von Doom.
New mask. Same task. What did I tell you? I like playing complicated characters.
Love you. Wow. All right. Blake Robert. Like Robert said, new mask, same task, and the task for all of us, including everybody in this room together, is for us to help create the greatest possible experience that we can all have together in a movie theater. So let's get to it, bring your imagination, your love, and your passion, and we will see you in 2 years with Doomsday! Thank you very much. Wonderful, great work. Thank you. Thank you, as always. Hall H. Yes. So, does anybody have any questions? No. Bye, everybody. Thank you. Thanks so much.